Welcome to the Africa Career Summit 2025 podcast. My name is Luyanda, the voice of transformation, and today I'm joined by a changemaker whose life reminds us that real leadership is measured by the lives you elevate and the systems that you shift. He spends decades in the intersection of people, policy, and progress, challenging the status quo and advocating for inclusive development that leaves no one behind. In every space that he steps to, he brings clarity, conviction, and unwavering belief in Africa's ability to rise. Let's welcome the man of impact, legacy, and vision, Mr. Nelson Muffuf.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Good evening and welcome.
I couldn't recognize myself in the description there. But
Such a colorful bio. Thank you so much for your time. And I think let's get straight into it. Okay. You spent quite a number of years advocating for inclusive, development and global impact. What continues to fuel your commitment when it comes to Africa's progress?
Well, we are the generation that have to make a difference as Africans. And so everything I do is driven by that conviction that it's on us to build the networks that are necessary, to provide the clarity that we need, to mobilize the resources that are needed, and to get the work done. Because if we don't do it, no one else will do it. Absolutely. If we don't inspire ourselves, our friends, our communities, our colleagues, and young people, then we're not going to be successful. So we need to make a difference. But we need to take care of each other, and then we need to take care of the planet as well. Because we need a healthy planet to bequeath to future generations as well.
You'll find that a lot of people that may listen to this may think, I want to make a difference. And where does it all begin? Is it in our roles at home? Is it in our careers? Is it on world stages? What does a little bit of a difference mean and look like?
So one of the things I worked on in the past, maybe like 10 years ago, was this campaign called Every Little Step Counts. And it's by taking the little steps day by day that we can all move forward together. And when you layer up all the different steps and the little bits people do, then you see big impact. So I think you start where you are and do what you can. At home, in your community, in the workplace, if you're a political leader, a spiritual leader, a UN employee, a private sector leader, someone who owns a spaza shop, start where you are, take care of your community and yourselves, do good, take care of the planet, and we will have the impact. As Madiba said, it is in our hands, it is in your hands to make a difference. So we're called upon to make that difference.
It really sounds like that mustard seed faith that's required.
Yeah,
Small steps, thank you. You've operated also in some of the world's most influential places, right? What does true African leadership look like to you, and how do we nurture that at home?
You see, I had a boss, she's still my boss actually, who always says, as Africans, if you reach out, you touch poverty and inequality, no matter how wealthy you are.
Sure.
So it means that you need to play your part, right? You need to work hard at lifting people up as you rise.
Yeah.
You need to work hard at addressing inequalities. You need to work hard at ensuring no one is left behind, and we all contribute to transforming. So that's something that we are bound to do, because no one else will do it for us.
Sure. And last one before I let you go, why should professionals invest in being part of platforms like the Africa Career Summit, and what's at stake if they don't?
Well, I started off by saying it is on us to make a difference. And platforms like this, where we come together to try to transform, to thrive, to triumph, just tells you what is at stake, that you need to play your part and lean on each other in doing that. The mentorship, but the networking and opportunities that are there. We need to open up our contact lists for each other. We need to share the skills and experiences, the lessons, the failures, the challenges and opportunities that we embrace. And we need to make that available to each other, because it's through connecting, thinking collectively about our careers, our pathways, the opportunities that are there, the resources and assets that we can muster and pull together, that we can make a difference, right? So it is really important, I think, for this sort of platforms to be leveraged and engaged with, and especially for the youth of the continent who are going to be making a difference going into the future.
Thank you for that. And I think it's very important because you've shared a lot of buzzwords that we hear a lot: mentorship, networking,
Yes.
and sometimes it sounds like a cliche, but it's actually quite important.
It isn't, I mean, I use those words intentionally because they made a difference in my career. I am where I am and who I am because of the people who inspired and mentored me, because of the opportunities that were given to me. I don't take it for granted. So it's, yes, it's cliched to most people, but it's cliched if it's not done. But if it's done and you're intentional about it, and so for me, it's more of a call to action to those who are in a position to be able to mentor, for them to mentor. For those who are in a position to be able to share networks and contacts and opportunities to be able to do that. A young person who's still trying to make a name or have a job or create a business for themselves cannot magically achieve any of those things.
Yeah, for themselves,
Someone has
true.
to help out, and it's on those who are able to, they have that responsibility.
Absolutely. The concept of lifting as you rise. Thank you so much for your time. We truly appreciate it. Do enjoy your evening.
No, thank you. And if we lift as we rise, then we become truly unstoppable as a people, as a continent, and in the world.
Need I say more? Thank
Thank
you.
you. Yeah.